Here is the hostess with the mostest. Oh my gosh, she is the best channel. She always has something fun to share with us, and I love joining in with her for her Budget Meal Wednesday. And it's amazing what we can put together for a small amount of money if we just think out of the box a little. This week I did not do as well. I did go over, but I'm still going to show you what I put together, how many servings, and if you count it per serving, I think we did pretty good. And this is my awesome hostess video last week, budget meals under $5. And she does a great job on her channel, and make sure you go check her out. She always has something wonderful to share with us. This is an open collab. Anyone can join in any Wednesday, and you can put up anything you want. A full meal, a part of a meal, a dessert, a spread, a dip. Just try to keep it around under $5. This week, I didn't do quite so good, but we're going to break it down by serving, for I'll feel better about myself. So, if you want a great channel and you want to go watch some great cooking ideas, go check this one out. Make sure you check out the playlist and everyone that joined in. And don't forget, there's some awesome creators out here. Please try to give them a full watch. Well, let's go see what Grandma did today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We're doing budget meal under $5. And this has been very stressful sometimes to get it under $5. This week we did not make it again. Now the chicken breast you see in this video, I bought 2, but we only used 1 for our dinner for the 2 of us. So that was pretty cost effective, even though it threw me way over budget. So we're not going to count that chicken as part of our meal because there is no way that is going to be in budget. But it was very tasty and it went great with that pasta salad. So what we're going to make for the budget this week is the pasta salad. And even that, I went over budget. But we could have got in budget if I took 1 ingredient out. It didn't matter which one ingredient, because I only went over by 25 cents. So I thought, I'm going to be honest with you, I thought this still was a pretty good buy. I got 8 servings out of this also. I started by getting my hot water boiling. I used 1 package of pasta in here. And that pasta really stretches out a lot of ways. And I used some wonderful pasta, and I even used 2 different kinds because I was finishing up 2 boxes I already had open. That's cost effective too. Might as well not open another one. I used fresh spinach and green onions and cilantro and 2 avocados. Well, 1 avocado cut in half. So the green onions I'm putting in the last. The gonzo beans I'm putting in too. So this is going to be cold pasta salad. There'll be nothing cooked. And I used a half a cucumber also to give even more flavor in this. So this pasta salad is full of flavor, lots of fresh vegetables and also. And as you can see, I used 3 different kinds of tomatoes also, along with what I did. And I use Best Food real mayonnaise. I like it the best of the mayonnaise. So I thought we did pretty good. Now there was a lot of ingredients, but it's up to you if you want to use everything I used. As you can see, the pasta is not all the same. I used a couple. I mixed my mayonnaise in my bowl with that, and here is my 3rd tomato I got. I got some sun-dried tomatoes to go in there too. Gives a lot of flavor and color and yumminess. And of course, I season everything very well. Italian seasonings, garlic herb and black pepper and sea salt and lemon pepper. You can use any herbs you want that are your favorites. These are my favorites. And this is what I used in mine. And I did put quite a bit, but taste as you go. So you put as much or as little as you want. We're trying to cut down on salt. So the only real one that had salt in it was that lemon pepper. And of course, I seasoned everything very well because I like a lot of flavor in my food. And those sun-dried tomatoes really did add a lot of extra to it. Here it is, all put together with the tomatoes, the cilantro, the spinach, and that spinach was fresh. It was not cooked at all. And you can put a wonderful meal together. Just think out of the box a little. And those gonzo beans, sure, it was $1.25 for the can, but that really stretched out our dollar. So we got 8 generous servings of pasta salad for $5.25. That's pretty cheap, guys. That's pretty cheap. And we had a lot of vegetables. And if you wanted to be, like if you were a vegetarian and you didn't want to have any chicken to eat with this, that pasta would have probably been a meal for you, because it had fresh spinach in it. It had tomatoes. It had cilantro. It had gonzo beans. And it had a cucumber. It had the green onions. There was a lot of flavor packed into this pasta salad, because you know Grandma likes to pack a lot of yumminess in her pasta salads. And like I said, it was enough for 8 generous ones. And like I said, all you have to do is boil yourself some water and you got this going. It's a quick, easy meal. This was the only thing I cooked, was that pasta. Everything else I just cut up and threw in a bowl. What I should have done was put all the things in that pan and mix it up, because I'm telling you, that bowl was not big enough to mix everything up at one time. I had to do it twice. So don't forget, get that fresh spinach, get those green onions, and get some avocado. Avocado adds so much creaminess and wonderful to anything you put together. Just get those veggies out. And then that wonderful can of gonzo bean, $1.25, all it cost me. But it gave so much flavor to this dish. Sure, there's quite a bit here, and it did go over by 25 cents. But we got 8 servings. How much did that cost? If you were going to have that to be your dish to eat, that's not even $1 a meal. So this was very cost effective, plus all the veggies. And I'm sure it isn't that high in calories. I mean, I'm not saying it's low. And the best part of all, we didn't use a lot of salt in it. That's also a good thing. I used a lot of seasonings that really don't have any salt at all. So, this is what we did this week. What did you think? And don't forget those sun-dried tomatoes. They add a lot of flavor to everything you do. And didn't they add a lot of color to this dish? I thought they did. I really love sun-dried tomatoes. And don't forget those seasonings. They add a lot of flavor and keep those budget meals down low. Low, low, low. Like I said, this pasta dish was enough to feed 8 servings, generous servings. It could have been your main dish, for $5.25. What did you think of that? I thought it was a pretty good deal. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Don't forget, budget meals every Wednesday. We'd love to have you stop by and join us and see what we have to share. We always have something wonderful to share with you every single week. Look at how this turned out. Did it not turn out wonderful? Look at all the color in that bowl. You do not feel like you are budgeting at all. And for this might be something a peasant might put together to feed her family, but you're going to eat like a queen when you eat this food. This pasta salad is so full of color and flavor and things that are good for you. That spinach is fresh. It has not been cooked, and it tastes wonderful. That avocado is wonderful. There's so much great yumminess in this pasta salad, and it's going to just fill up your tummy and make you feel like you've had something wonderful. I ate this pasta salad for days for lunch, and all I had to do was cut up a little bit fresh onions to sprinkle on top, and a few more of those wonderful sun-dried tomatoes. And I made a wonderful, wonderful meal for 8 servings. That was a lot of meals. That was a lot of lunches, and it was great. And all you would have to do, I'm going to share it with leftover meals, what else you could do with that pasta salad to even stretch it even more if you want to. So don't forget to come back and watch tonight and see what I did. to that pasta salad and made another dish out of it just by adding one more ingredient. And that wasn't that bad. So keep in mind, you can make some great meals, a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of pasta, some fresh veggies from your refrigerator or your garden, and you're ready to eat like a queen. So don't forget, Budget Meal Wednesday. We do it every Wednesday, and we love having you here. Anyone can join in. Just think out of the box. Go to your kitchen, look in that pantry, and see what you have. See you next week.